let's pace up politics on full display ahead of the yet another day of winter session. The chaos that's been seen inside. Now you have the opposition leaders queuing up outside near a Gandhi statue in a protest against the government. My colleague Brijesh is joining us for more details as well now. Brijesh, first up, do we have a show of unity here, or is it a fractured opposition clubbing together for a protest just ahead of the winter session in a symbolic manner? Because later in the day you have Mamata Banerjee protesting at Jantar Mantar, but not all the parties have agreed to come in. AIA DMK, which earlier said won't be part of the protest, are the leaders and the MPs seen amidst the opposition leaders right now?
Well, I think, it's more of a show of unity because, there have been divergent views even within the party. We saw in JDU Nitish Kumar applauding the move, but there were several JDU leaders who were extremely critical of the move. We're also seeing, the TMC, leading from the front, whereas, at 11:30 we see Mamata Banerjee holding a protest at Jantar Mantar, while her party colleague Derek O'Brien is currently with the rest of the opposition leaders. So it's a major show of unity as far as the opposition parties are concerned. I don't think it can get bigger than this, but the government is, government feels that, once the real problem, which is the standing queues, long queues outside ATM and banks subsides, then it will be in a better position to take on the opposition.
But here as well, Brijesh, we're seeing different strategies being mooted by different parties, because you have a Bharat Bandh strategy and a tactic being mooted. You also have going up to the president, which is opposed by some of the opposition party leaders. So these are different tactics by which they want to up the ante. But will there be a decision on one strategy that needs to be followed by the opposition or not remains to be seen? My colleague Moshmi gets us this report from inside the parliament where the protest is happening by the opposition leaders. Take a look.
The landmark Gandhi statue is now the central point of the opposition's protest. The mother of all protests, above 200 MPs, right at the Gandhi statue in the parliament. This is the protest against demonetization. We are seeing the leaders from the entire political spectrum in the opposition actually joining hands, joining ranks to protest against the demonetization issue of the government. It was Narendra Modi who said yesterday that there are certain people who are actually voicing their opinion loudly against corruption and demonetization. Dr. Sanjay Singh, it was the Prime Minister last night again actually launched an attack on the opposition parties, indirectly saying that now people publicly are on the side of corruption.
It is not true. Whatever he is saying is just protecting his head. The whole country is against this decision, and he is going to repent on this. Coming election 17 we are going to win, and 19 he is going to lose very badly, and Congress will come in power.
So the Congress is actually trying to be the #1 lead opposition party. Are you #1 or the TMC #1? We should ask some TMC guys here.
We are not #1, #2, we are one. All of us, all opposition is one. And on this issue, we are united and we are going to fight up to the hilt.
So we have Supriya Sule also with us, ma'am. Differences between the Congress and the NCP, but no differences as far as opposition to demonetization is concerned.
I don't think Congress and NCP have differences in the first place. And it's not about Congress and NCP right now, it's about the Aam Aadmi and the poor people. I think the farmers are really suffering, starting from our district banks to the poor. Aam Aadmi of this country is completely suffering right now, and we are here today not just as politicians but representatives who represent the people and the voice of India.
If you remember, thank you for talking to us. If you remember, last week it was the TMC who had actually upped the ante, but it didn't find any support from the Congress and the left. It is intriguing. You can see the left and the TMC, the Samajwadi Party and the BSP, political rivals actually coming on board. So, ma'am, who is the lead opposition party? Is it the TMC or the Congress?
Both together.
Both together. Is it Didi leading the front or Sonia Gandhi leading the front?
Didi and Sonia Gandhi both.
Interesting observations here. If you see those political parties who are actually fight it out in the elections are now the opposition parties are coming together to actually target the government. With video journalist Rajiv Srivastava, this is Mosmi Singh in Delhi for India Today.